Except you, 6. Shout out to all the fantastic people who make these events happen. You guys are doing great. And with that donation, I have just gotten the all clear to start the Resident Evil run. And I hope, yeah. And I hope you all are ready for a Jill sandwich.
Hope you guys are all ready. Y'all can hear me okay?
Yep.
All right, sweet.
Yep.
All right, so we're ready to go, right? Okay, cool. Awesome. So the timer will start when the game fades in, like in-game. All right, I'll give you guys a countdown, okay? Whew. 3, 2, 1, go. Can we have a round of applause for the tech team real quick? Because they got this. It took them forever to get this working. We finally got it working, guys. So give it up. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. All right, before we actually get started, can I get a roll call for the couch, please?
I'm going with you.
I'm Carcinogen SDA.
Maxi Lobes.
Pessimism.
Okay.
Awesome, guys.
Let me handle this.
Glad to have you on my couch and having my back.
So, also with us, we got iDraven over here, Major Jiggling, and to the far right, Barbie.
Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. So, when we first start the game, we're greeted with a couple of cutscenes, of dialogue, but now we actually have free movement. So I'm gonna move right into the cutscene.
What is this?
What is it?
Blood.
Blood.
The cutscenes itself are amazing. Like, this game is so old. The cutscenes, like, they're kind of cheesy dialogue, but it's very endearing and it holds a special place in my heart. So we're gonna go ahead and grab this old crest because we're gonna need it for later, and we're gonna run across our first zombie. We kind of interrupted the meal, so Jill's gonna back out and run back to Barry and say, "Oh, there's a zombie, be careful." And then Barry is gonna show some great customer service.
There's actually an alternate version of this same cutscene, the cold feet version of the cutscene.
What is it?
Kenneth was killed too.
All right, so
Maybe by this creature.
So once this dialogue is finished, we're gonna run back to Wesker and let him know what happened. So by the time we get there, though, of course, he's gonna be gone. He disappears. So we're now gonna do a thorough search of the main hall. We're gonna search every nook and cranny, see if we can try and find Wesker. Hope we find him. And we didn't find him.
Aw, shucks.
Oh, very unfortunate.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing.
There was a lot of effort put into that search, let me just say.
Indeed.
Can't figure it out at all.
Beats me too.
So this dialogue exchange is going to be quite a long one, so it'll be about a good time to get in a donation.
What's going on?
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door. on
Yes,
the
of course.
opposite side.
So TX Keys donates $20. Resident Evil is one of my favorite games of all times, and glad to see it in a GDQ raising money for a great cause. And a $10 anonymous donation that just says, "Shout out to the tech crew." Woo!
Yay.
Anonymous $50. How is there not more going towards MMX Buster only? Let's get the money in there, people.
If something happens,
Yeah, definitely.
let's meet up in
I'm kind of excited to see Buster X also.
Oh yeah, same.
this time. I'll be there.
So now that this dialogue exchange is over, we now have free movement again, and we're gonna make our way to the back of the mansion.
So this is the PC version of the game. It's was released about 6 months after the original or so, but the chief difference in the between the PC version and the PlayStation versions is, as you can see, you can actually skip doors. The timer also pauses during the door loads on this version of the game. That zombie over there, wow, I gotta say, these menu inputs are actually really fast.
Thank you. I worked hard on this for a very long time.
Yeah, well, that's also the I was actually referring to like how quickly like you could actually like physically put away the items.
Right. So we're gonna take intentional damage right there. We need that in order to use healing items because when you have full health, you can't use healing items. We didn't get King Henry either, so
King Henry.
that's very unfortunate. So King Henry is regarded as the hardest dodge in the game.
No.
He's like the bouncer. He checks your ID before he goes through the door.
Whoa. This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to
It's quite a dangerous hall, very indeed.
first. There must be a back
It's about a good opportunity to get another donation.
Oh,
in.
wait, hold on. Hold on.
first, shall we?
Oh, right. Actually, before that, I do want to say that. So this is actually a new route change. This is called acid skip. So in the old route, Barry would give you an acid round, see if we had space in our inventory. But since we didn't have space in our inventory, we don't get the acid rounds. But that's fine because we get them later.
I was actually not expecting that route change. Okay, well.
Yeah, that saves about a good 16 seconds. So.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit of cheesy dialogue there,
Oh,
which
no,
is,
no,
which is
no.
why
Oh,
I'm sorry
no.
about that. Which is why
No,
I,
you're
like,
fine.
Stopped it. Okay.
You're fine. I got you. Don't worry. It's all good. All right, you're gonna see our first pause cancel. Maybe we can talk about that.
Yeah. So pause canceling. It's allowed in glitchless runs. Like we allow it in glitchless runs in the community because it classifies like this particular usage of pause canceling is used as an animation cancel and not to sequence break the game. There are sequence breaks, but they are frame perfect, so they wouldn't really be as viable in a marathon setting. But pause canceling itself, what it does is you can raise your weapon and you can fire, and then you can pause and unpause, and it resets Jill's animation, like her animation back to just standing still, as opposed to like keeping her gun raised. So you basically just cancel the gun raise, and it allows you to do some interesting things like get around zombies while they're in the middle of hit stun, as well as allow you to regain movement a little quicker. So it's just like one of many fun things you can do in this game.
Yeah, indeed. Pause canceling definitely changed this game around because I believe it wasn't allowed back in the day, but now it is.
It's kind of flip-flopped really. The ruling is kind of flip-flopped, but ultimately we just decided because pause canceling, it would just be simply too easy to accidentally do it.
Yeah.
We just kind of ultimately decided that we would allow pause canceling to like in the middle of combat, but to sequence break the game.
Oh.
No way, Jose.
Yeah, gotcha.
Either way, yeah.
So while Jill is playing the Moonlight Sonata for us, it better be about a good time to get a donation. Guys, it's like I'm waiting for a cutscene to load.
Oh my God. JR7 with $50 says, first time donation, long time fan. Love what you're doing. Kill them all. Grace 152, $30. Hello, love to watch the speedruns, and this is my first time watching a live GDQ. It feels so great to donate to a wonderful cause and organization. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, we don't? Yeah, I got you, dude. Oh, that's unfortunate, guys. We don't get Jill's sandwich.
I've got a Jill sandwich right here.
Oh, whoa. That was kind of a delay on that pickup. I thought I got it.
So anyways, for the routing in the mansion, we're going to go over to Richard and trigger that cutscene, and then go back through the first floor to get the serum.
Yes.
In doing so, it actually makes it easier to dodge certain zombies, but also it's generally quicker to take the first floor route back the other way because there are shorter lines.
Yeah, Richard's looking very worse for wear right now. But don't worry, we're gonna do our best to try to save him.
He said ouch, so it's actually really painful.
No problem.
Yeah, that must hurt.
I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
I'm actually surprised that he's like not losing a major amount of blood with
Yeah.
all those puncture wounds all over his body.
Right? No, actually, if you notice, there was no really like blood pool under him either.
So yeah, just break. So basically, the dining room there, you know, you just kind of break, picking up the items there in half. So just kind of picking up the shield key to get to Jan on the way back, and then also solving the tiger statue puzzle.
Nice.
Oh, that was actually really good.
That's a pretty interesting dodge. You actually have to count about 4 steps, stop, and then make your way around the zombie.
Yeah, the timing for that was usually the mnemonic that I use for that is I usually like wait for him to move. I wait for the zombie to move 2 steps after I run the 4 steps because it's generally safer. But yeah, if you manage to get him while he's in the middle of like the turning animation while he's still tracking you, that's actually really good. So you saved about
a good chunk of time.
how much would you say? Like maybe like 2 seconds. Oh, well.
Yeah, it's definitely it saves him from getting bit. So so every bite it's about 2 seconds of time loss. So we don't want to get bit at all,
Right.
except for like the intentional bite in the beginning, and King Henry if we can help that. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. So the inventory routing that you're doing, it's different because like you picked up, like I couldn't really see over your shoulder, so I didn't see that you actually got the handgun bullets there. But by putting the handgun bullets in your inventory and picking up the extra herb, you were able to skip getting the acid rounds and like getting the longer cutscene. So with that, you're taking the like you put away the rest of those extra items. Exactly what is the plan for Jan?
The plan for Jan is, well, when we get to Jan, well, okay, so the plan is we're going to get the crest, right? But we're not going to take any damage from Jan, hopefully.
Well, I was referring to Jan too, but...
Oh, Jan too? Oh, so we could probably wait for Mansion 2 to get back to that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I don't want to get too ahead. Hello, Jan.
So for Jan, what he did was he backed up about a step to the left. Actually, I'll probably just like... Oh,
okay.
That was
We're
really
good.
close.
We're good, guys.
Really close. Yeah. So the Jan dodge there is like the
Really
dodge
scary.
Yeah, the dodge he did there was actually quite risky. But if you get bit by Jan, then you are in an incurable poison status. The only way that you can cure it is with serum. So he would have either been teleported to the west side of the mansion by Barry to have the serum used on him, or he would have had to run all the way back to get the serum and then run all the way back in order to get back on track. But that dodge in particular, what he did was he backed up, baited Jan to attack, ran around him, and hopefully, like the way he escaped, hopefully Jan wouldn't have like cut him off before he was able to exit.
All right, so I got the 3rd crest, and now we're going to get... Whoa, that's interesting.
That was an unlucky starting frame.
That is, like, ultra rare. That never happens. He started
drink to that.
immediately. Okay, so this is... I call it the Cycle of Life puzzle. And pretty much I have to click these buttons in a certain order from birth, from baby to, old man. And this will gain me access to the final crest. If I mess up, however, see those crows up top? They're looking to munch on my skull, so I can't mess up the order. And I got it right. So we're gonna get this last crest, and then we're gonna make our way outside of the mansion. It'd be about a good time for a donation.
Yeah, I'm on it this time. Fully Cooley Gamer donates $5, says, wishing my friend RawDerps good luck on this run tonight. Hope you don't become a Jill sandwich. Haha. You're one of those stars tonight, RawDerps.
Teehee. Speaking of stars, I didn't put the star crest in. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. All right, so right there, I just did what's called this whole sequence right here is called Quick Crank. And, all right, so what I do is when I enter the room, I try to go in between the wall and the little step stairs. So Jill's hitbox is actually smaller than, say, for example, Chris's. And she's actually able to squeeze in between the wall and the step stairs in order to obviously squeeze through. And so that way I don't have to push the step stairs forward. And how I got the crank is I had to be on the far most left side of the step stairs. If I don't, then I won't be able to reach the crank. So.
Yeah, fortunately the item pickup hitbox stretched far enough to the right to be able to facilitate that grab. And these snakes, you know, it's like there were snakes.
Yeah, they're like little baby snakes. They came out to play.
So these dogs over here, there could be like one of 3 different patterns for those dogs to show up. But these dogs over here, they're in static positions. So you can just like run straight through this winding corridor over here.
All right, so now I'm gonna grab a key from this pool of this little tub of muck. And once I do that, I'm gonna make my way back out that door, and I'm gonna pause cancel once again to take care of a zombie that you guys can't see until I obviously waste it.
Yeah, just, you know, taking care of off-screen enemies. It's one of the things I've always liked about Resident Evil is like the sound design is actually good enough for you to be able to kill off-screen enemies without actually having to see them.
Oh, and that's Plant 42. Came to say hi, but don't worry, I'm gonna run into Plant 42 later.
That hole in the floor, it means not welcome.
Exactly. And this is gonna be the first time you guys see bees. Hope you guys are spamming those bees in chat. The only time you're gonna see the bees again is obviously once Plant 42 is taken care of. So I only have to lightly tap that shelf to gain access to the little ladder at the bottom. I'm gonna push this box. Oh, the box pushing, the tedious box pushing. You know, while I'm doing this, it'd probably be a good time for a donation.
Yeah. Knox Zeller donates $50. Been a huge fan of AGDQ for years now. Watching these amazing runs of their amazing runners fills me with unbridled joy and excitement. So glad I was able to donate in time for the Resident Evil run and can't wait to hear more of this amazing voice acting. Good luck to RawDerps on this run and good luck to all the runners.
Hey, thank you. Oh, we have time for more.
Silent Planet 22 donates $30. Jill might be the master of unlocking, but hopefully this donation will unlock the Mega Man X bonus run. Potato Grunt with $50. First time getting to watch live, and it's about time, too. Here's to a good run.
Thank you. All right, so now we create a path to the Aqua Ring, and unfortunately, it's flooded. And also, even more unfortunate is that there is a particular enemy in here that we don't want to get hit by, and that's Neptune. But fortunately, we only see Neptune for a brief moment. Now we're gonna drain the Aqua Ring, thus Neptune is no longer a threat. But now that I've done that, I can now gain access to the room right across from this one, which has a particular key that I need to gain access to Plant 42. So now we're gonna make our way back topside. And as we make our way back up, we're gonna
Was that a camera skip there?
Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, so PC version, it makes the camera skips a lot easier as opposed to like the console version. Why, I'm not exactly sure, but it is. And I should probably say that I think, well, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the PC version of RE, there's only the Japanese version, there's no American version. Is that right?
Sorry,
Oh, is there an American PC version?
is there an American piece? Yeah, yes, there is.
Oh, is there? All right, so that's Plant 42, guys. This is very quick. That fight's very fast. So out of curiosity, Jill's gonna try to go for it and check it out.
Just kidding, it's not over.
It's not over exactly. Barry! Barry, come save me, please. I love how he just casually walks up to the plant, no fear, and just sets it on fire.
Just lights it up.
So while this cutscene's happening, it'd be about a good time for more donations.
Oh yeah. An anonymous $30 comes from Anonymous, of course. My first time donating to a GDQ, and I just had to donate during the Resident Evil run. It holds a special place in my heart. I used to watch my dad play it all the time. Donation goes to Coach's Choice, Maxi Party.
Ooh.
Maxi party.
Another anonymous $20. Giving one more time during the Scary Games block. I've been really enjoying the runs, and this goes to the Mega Man X run.
Nice. So now we have the helmet key, which means we can now gain room. We can now go into rooms back in the mansion that we couldn't get access to. But before that, we're gonna have another cutscene, and this time we're gonna run into Wesker now, who is surprised that you're still alive.
Jill, so you're safe.
I guess, like,
That's what
I don't know what I could convey for that. It just feels like Wesker didn't expect you to survive,
disappeared from the
but
hall
we did.
all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, but I have my reasons. Perhaps you guys
Oh,
have them? It
you
was
bet
all
be
I
about a
could
good time
do
for
to protect
more donations.
myself against those strange
Yeah.
creatures.
So Passe0815 donates a very original comment along with $30. Kill the animals. Greetings from Germany.
Our first priority is
Nice.
to get out of here.
Mr. Danny003 with $10. Greetings from Russia. Just wanted to say thanks to all the SGDQ crew.
Now, there
You
are a
make
lot
this
of rooms
awesome
in that mansion
event possible
that we can't get
every
into
time.
because they're locked up. I have been
An
looking
anonymous
around for
$30.
clues.
It has been 4 years since I have started watching, and now I finally have enough money. I decided to give it to a good cause. The amount of passion every runner has for their game is jaw-dropping. Keep up the good work. I'm putting all my money toward Kill the Animals and save those frames.
So now that the dialogue with Wesker is over, we're gonna make our way back to the mansion. And the beeping that you hear, it's actually the radio that Richard gave us. And on the other end of that radio call was Brad, but unfortunately, the radio does not work. Like, you can hear it incoming, but you can't send out messages. So whatever Brad had to say, we can't respond back to him. He's looking for us. He's trying. So there's actually a live action cutscene that I had to skip. Unfortunately, if you guys want to check it out, you can just check it on YouTube or something like that. But do we, Carson, want to talk about the premise of the game, or?
Oh, well, actually, I was going to ask another question. So we're coming up on Jan here, and you still don't have acid rounds. Are you going to what is your strategy for Jan here?
Okay, so oh my god, this Doom book real quick. Oh, and before I get ahead of myself, so that enemy is called a Hunter. It's like a Kermit on steroids. And to answer your question, Carson, the acid rounds are right here.
Right. Okay. I was just curious. Okay, so the strat is definitely viable on PC because you can skip the doors here.
Yes.
Actually saves a lot of time overall.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the hunters here, hunters only swipe with their left claws. They're like humanoid bioweapons mixed with like human and reptile DNA. And
Hi, Jan. So, okay, so the reason why Jan looks all beat up is because the game, I guess the game assumes that you actually fought Jan, the first encounter. And just as soon as the fight starts, it's over.
And you notice how some of his shots went quicker than others? That's because he was quick shooting, which is done by spamming the action and aim button.
well, specifically, he's holding the fire button and tapping the R1 button, or like the aim button.
Well, then I'll try to go down
It could be done on
using the
PlayStation
rope.
as well, but by tapping it at a specific time, basically what you're doing is you're canceling your recoil and firing into another shot immediately.
So, as clumsy as Barry is, I feel like he dropped that rope on purpose
How I've done it.
because he's
Sorry,
trying
Jill.
to get rid of Jill.
I'll go and get another rope.
Why, we won't know
Barry?
until later.
Barry!
So, this part of the run is what affects, this is what makes it any percent of, he drops the rope, I leave. But if I decided to wait for him, it'll become 100%. And Barry will live. Okay, so any percent. So we're gonna be leaving by ourselves. We're lone survivors. If this is 100%, then we would have more survivors leave with us. So now we're gonna make our way to the second floor, and we're gonna grab the battery, which is the main reason why we're back in the mansion in the first place. We only came for this, and one of those grenade rounds on the side.
So this final pack of grenade rounds is going to be used to skip Black Tiger, which is one of the only bosses that's just straight up skippable without glitches, and also for the final encounter with the you-know-what-ski.
Okay, but before that, I gotta dodge Gordon Ramsay real quick. There you go. So now we're just gonna make our way back outside. So if you guys have any more donations, feel free to read them off, because this is gonna be a long trip.
Yee. The Circlio donates $30 and says, thanks to all the runners, casters, and donators. Send love to the French Restream. Also, that reminds me, I should remind you, if you want to watch in any other language, we do offer restreams in French and Spanish and other common languages found throughout the world. Devin donates $56.99. I've been a huge fan of Resident Evil since the beginning, and I'm cautiously optimistic about the second RE remake. Please donate to Carcinogen's Choice.
Mega Man X.
Mega Man X.
Okay, so now we're outside. So the main reason we come back out here is because there's an elevator that's not functioning, and it won't function unless we have a battery for it, which fortunately we do. So we're gonna get that elevator working. So we're gonna make our way back over here. The dogs that spawn down here, of course, they're RNG position-wise.
Yeah, there's a random starting position for each of the dogs. They could spawn in. Well, there's like maybe 3 different permutations.
Oh, that was really bad. That's a oh okay.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, that was bad RNG right there. Okay, so those dogs can actually aggro the moment you hop off that elevator, or they can aggro when you round the corner. But what makes it really scary is that you don't know where they're at, because of the fixed camera angle. So it's actually, that's actually, I should probably combine those. So it's very dangerous because you don't know where they're at. And if you get bit, that's obviously time loss, and we don't want that. But I got bit, unfortunately. I actually backed up to try to dodge one of them, and it didn't work out, unfortunately. But that's okay. We have the fast in our inventory, which is our only safety, which fortunately we get at the beginning of the game. So the route isn't affected as much, only my menuing. So we're gonna run into our second survivor, Enrico.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah. Are you with me, buddy?
Yeah.
What? Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, so this would be a good time to read off more donations.
The stars are going to be finished.
I don't know, man. I like the cutscenes.
I do like the cutscenes too.
Everything was plotted from the start by
David donated $30 and says, first time catching Resident Evil live. I think I'll stay and look around more. John donated $30. SGDQ has been an amazing event so far. It's always one of my favorite weeks of the year. Keep on saving frames and raising money for such a worthy cause. Good luck to all the runners.
Thank you. All right, so now we grab an identical crank, but there's actually a difference between the cranks. The first crank we grabbed was a square crank, and the second crank is the hexagonal crank, which we'll be using in the caves. I believe we'll be using it about 4 times, this being one of the times. You guys get to hear that, the squeaking.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Be about a good time to get in 1 donation. If there's any,
Marv.
that is.
Yeah. Marv donates $10 and says, shout out to Ants for showing me this great stream. Good luck to RawDerps and the other runners.
So this is what I like to call the Indiana Jones builder. Someone must have had a lot of fun setting up this trap specifically.
Unfortunately, none of them
Work.
lived to see
Oh.
the end result.
All right, so this is Black Tiger, and that's Black Tiger. It's so cool.
So you just started firing from. So you just started firing from just like right out, just like right on the spot. Did
Okay.
you just like angle it upward or?
No. You just aim straight. Okay, so here's the thing. Let me explain real quick. In the PC version, there isn't a manual aim. So that means like if you hold the manual aim, you actually would just aim forward instead of aiming at Black Tiger. So I had to actually manually aim and turn the weapon, and hopefully it faced towards the door, which it did.
Oh,
And I shoot 2 shots and it breaks the web.
So which button on the PC version is your change aim button?
There is none.
There is none, so I'm guessing it's dash, like it is in Resident Evil 2.
Possibly. But also, what I want to say that there was a 50-50 chance that I could have got poisoned, and fortunately I didn't. But however, my health is quite low, and I may need to use the fast once I get the opportunity to. So this little puzzle right here gives me access to the blue Doom book, and of course I already have the red Doom book. And you guys are going to see the first time an item will ever be examined in this run. Because I need to open the books up, get the medallions out, which will open up the little fountain right here. Sorry, I'm stumbling my words. I apologize. But we're gonna, well, I'm overthinking it now. We're gonna examine the books, and once the books unspin, like once we get the medallion, you just press start, and instead of waiting for the spin out animation,
Yeah.
which will actually save a decent chunk of time.
Yeah, all of these menus, like when I mentioned like how fast the menus were, it's because the response time is actually immediate on the PC version. So like you could actually like pause and unpause immediately. There wouldn't be any lag frames or any animation loading of any kind. So that way you can just like exit, re-enter the inventory, and just use the item as opposed to scrolling through a few more menus.
So at this computer, we are going to unlock, I believe, B2. I'm gonna go ahead and enter the password, John Ada. And just wait for everything to load up.
Temple donates $100 and says, I can't be the only one that keeps checking Steam every time he uses the menu.
True that.
So the password is mole for this version, and of course on the remaster version it's cell. But if you try to type in cell, it's obviously not going to work. So we don't unlock B3 because that's a 100% thing. B3 will actually unlock a room where there's like a bunch of zombies in it, and we nicknamed it the party room because it's just a load of zombies looking to party with Joe, and we don't want that. I'm gonna go ahead and drive by and grab this lab key.
Jill don't want no scrubs.
And before I go down here, I'm gonna heal because this is an extremely hard dodge coming up right now, and hopefully I get it. I got it.
Oh. That was actually a really tight dodge because the zombies could rotate in any direction off screen, and by the time he got there, he wouldn't have been able to clip past the second zombie, and it could have potentially spun around and grabbed him, and he actually would have been caught at a stun lock. But
well, actually, fortunately, even if I had messed that up, how I'm positioned, I would actually only get grabbed twice, and I would actually be okay.
So there's like a setup to minimize grabs. Nice, okay.
It'd be unfortunate if I got grabbed, but fortunately I didn't. So this is actually the last room in the game. when you go and turn on the power for the elevator. And these enemies that are trying to whack me, those are called chimeras. They're not really as threatening as the ones in Remaster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Nice. So I would count about 10 steps, and I would make a hard right.
Yeah.
And that would just put me right in front of the button.
So chimeras are
Barry.
chimeras or mesh monkeys. They're like they tend to skitter around on the ceiling
Barry.
and
Don't screw up again,
just
you
like
did
kind
when you
of
dropped that
throw their
rock.
arms down, grab you.
We have $5 from Skrillo. Yo,
Yo, what up,
RawDerps! It's your boy Skrillo here. Hope the run goes well and stay golden, my dude.
Dude.
Donation goes to Derp's Choice.
Grillo, I missed you, man. Where have you been? Where on earth have you been?
You should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that
Oh,
his wife
okay,
and
sorry.
two daughters
Sorry about that.
doesn't do everything I tell him.
Okay, so now this is the part of the game where you learn that Wesker is the big
You don't
villain.
have to worry about anything, because you'll be
And he's
free
trying to...
from this world very soon.
Okay, so I'm not too familiar with what's going on. All I know is that Wesker was manipulating Barry, and he's trying to get some information.
Recently, an
Now,
accident has occurred.
if you guys want to know about the lore of this game, you would ask Carcinogen, because I'm just a speedrunner. I just go fast.
That's why having stars nosing
But,
about is so
On that note,
inconvenient.
be about a good time for another
So
donation.
you're a slave of Umbrella now.
Yeah, I'd just like to take a quick time to remind you of any upcoming donation incentives. So Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix is only at $5,700 out of 20. Oh, the level 1 Sephiroth fight, I should clarify, is $5,700 out of 20,000. So if you want to see that during the Kingdom Hearts block, I would highly recommend you donate towards that.
Aw, poor Barry. Barry's my favorite character. I love him to death. But his dialogue is just
And
the
you
best.
intimidate him by taking his family as hostages.
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella.
Maybe one more.
I just used him for my
one more.
personal purposes. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders.
So
How about a question to you guys?
Oh.
So I've never seen Resident Evil before, and it seems
Really?
like yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it seems like the camera is really wonky. Is it actually as wonky as it looks?
Well, I mean, it seems wonky, but a lot of the camera angles are actually within reason, truth be told. Like the whole idea behind the camera angles was obviously to obscure like what threats could be laying around the corner, but
So you're going
it's not
to steal
necessarily
all the
like
research?
it's not necessarily like unintuitive in the approach either.
You the tyrant.
So
If anything, I feel like it would add to like the fear of like what's around the corner. You don't know what's around the corner until you get there. So okay.
so
and-
basically it just encourages the player to be very, very cautious about that fact.
Monster, which is
Yeah.
much
Because it's really hard to hide things when you're in a third-person game.
Yes,
of course.
exactly.
So
is the most powerful biological
So right now, Wesker is showing his ego to Jill, the tyrant, that you guys can't see until he empties the tank. Which is actually, I'm actually kind of jealous of the attendee badges that you guys have, because the tyrant's on there, and,
Yeah.
and I'm
You
running
guys-
Resident Evil.
In case any of you guys in the crowd or just like anywhere at the
man.
event, that's what this is.
I've actually asked people around the event, I was like, I like your badge. And he's
Yeah,
like,
it's
thank
like-
you. I'm
yeah,
like,
everyone was-
I guess it's like an Undertale character? I'm like,
Everyone
what?
was so confused.
No, it's not an Undertale character.
It's probably because like there's a literal like heart shape
Yeah.
right here where like the tyrant's exposed organ, as you can see, is
it's a cute tyrant.
yeah, it's a cute heart. So
It's escaped.
that would stand to reason.
It's magnificent.
So he was gonna go and take out Jill, but plot armor. So he takes out Wesker first.
Oh wow, he is really red in this version. That is like really red. He's like not even that red in the PlayStation version. Whenever he gets skewered.
He's really embarrassed. To quote a line from Barry.
It does.
So we're gonna go around over here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire 3 shots. And the tyrant is down. Bye, tyrant. And we're gonna go ahead and unlock the door that Wesker locked on us. And we're gonna make our way back topside. So this run is almost over. I do want to say a couple of things. Well, first off, thank you to the RE community for helping me get here. I really do appreciate it, guys. Without you guys' help, I wouldn't even be where I am right now. So thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Oh, whoa, physical collision. So this is the very last cutscene we see with Barry, and unfortunately, he's looking very, very beat up.
I'm really embarrassed to see
I guess a lot of us like to think that like he got cut up by a Chimera or a Hunter,
It's over.
but other people we like to think he just fell down the ladder. he got all cut up and he just fell.
Jill, will you do me a favor?
Yeah, judging from the claw marks, it was most certainly
This
a
is my
hunter.
last
Yeah, and it looked like a
wish.
Hunter tried to go for the one-hit kill but missed.
Please.
I mean, it got him, but what's interesting is there's no hunter to be seen here.
Yeah.
So
Will you?
So I hope Chad is spamming Bible thumbs in every sad email
Give
you
me
have, because
Jill.
my favorite character is gone. Barry, no.
poor fella.
Yeah, I love Barry. My favorite dude.
F.
This is Brad. Running out of fuel. If there is anyone alive, contact me now, okay? This is
Okay. It'd be about a good time to read off a donation if you guys have any.
Yeah. Funny enough, $1 just donated $30. I've been pretty ill this week. Thanks, SGDQ, for the great runs and commentary keeping me company.
Hey, $1 goes pretty far.
Get well soon, $1.
Yes. We love you, $1. So this is the very last item that we grab, and the very last menu that I do. So now we just wait for Brad to show up. We wait for him to show up, and the time happens when the game completely fades out, which I'll let you guys know. Oh wow.
$50 from General Format. A fantastic new season of VODs to fall asleep to. I love all the work you do. Thanks for being comfy over there, RawDerps. Very comfy late night stream. I like it.
Okay, enough of that. And time. Thank you guys. All right, thank you GDQ staff. I really appreciate everything you guys did. I know there was a huge tech issue, and I appreciate you guys solving it for me, and for the chat. Thank you, chat, for being here. This is an amazing thing you guys have. And thank you, Couch. You guys are awesome. Thank you, crowd behind us. You guys are all awesome people. Woo! Love you guys. And Jill's just like, man, that run was, oh man, I got bit by King Henry. I took unnecessary freaking lines. I gotta do that run again later.
It must be really tough to live a day in the life of Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 1.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially when Jill Valentine is being played by a speedrunner roughly 20, 30 times a day.
Indeed. But,
just like imagine that as your daily grind, day
Right.
in and day out.
Yeah, right. I'm wrapped up. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching the Resident Evil run. I appreciate it. But don't worry, we're having CVX after this.
Thank you so much, RawDerps. And thank you for covering through all the tech issues before the run. Luckily, one upside to having the tech issues is that we did set up the next game very, almost ready to set up. So we should be ready to go for the next Resident Evil game in the block. But first, we have $20 from Robin203. ADQ is awesome. Shout outs to all the great runners. And of course, the Twitch chat. Twitch chat, can I please get some love for Robin? I think they're awesome. Quick reminder that if you donate now, you are eligible to win a bunch of prizes. There is a custom Corsair PC if you do donate a total of $150. An Omega Pro chair with any donation of $30, as well as a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card with a donation of $30. If any of you are looking to buy a Nintendo Switch, now's your chance. Unfortunately, you're going to have to win it, though. If you donate up to $50 over the course of the marathon, you will be eligible to win a Nintendo Switch if your name is pulled. You can also win an Umbrella Corp foam Halloween pumpkin, as well. I'm sure you all know about Umbrella Corp and their logo and the games, of course. And of course, we do have some donation incentives to fill in that are coming up. For example, in Final Fantasy VII, you can choose Aerith's name. Currently, Aerith is in the name or in the lead. It is a name, but it's in the lead for $570. But Spoiler and Cool Ranch are not fall behind. I love the name Cool Ranch, honestly. And Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. They will be singing Disney songs, and you get to choose which Disney song they sing. Currently, Mulan's "I'll Make a Man Out of You" is currently in the lead with $3,000, but Gaston and A Whole New World are quite a few ways behind. So if you're not a fan of Mulan, I don't know who you are, but you shouldn't be. And you want to hear Gaston instead, try and get your donations in. Or if you want to see Mulan and you want to make sure that it gets sung on stream, go ahead and donate towards that. And another reminder, if you are watching and you want to help out and you just don't know what incentive to give towards, all donations can, of course, be chosen to go towards the runner's choice or the couch's choice or the announcer's choice or anything you want. If you like me and you want to support my goal, which is Mega Man X, that would be great. I know the previous runner RawDerps was for Mega Man X as well, and that's coming up soon, so make sure you get the money in for that. We have $30 from Forsaken. Love this event every year. Thanks for the entertainment. Looking forward to all the runs this year, and as always, kill the animals. Cade donated $10. Please read this out loud so my friend Jason will donate as well. Given to the peer pressure, Jason. An anonymous $50 says, keep up the good work. Thanks, man. I love it. Yeah. There's still nothing from Jason. I'm starting to lose hope. All right. This is getting ridiculous. If somebody's name is Jason and you haven't donated yet, come on. Come on, bro. Come on. At this point, I don't even care if it's the same Jason. If your name is Jason, you have $10, just give it to us, please. I'm getting tired of waiting. This just in, we have a donation, but it's not Jason. Anonymous, though, donates $30 and says, SGDQ is keeping me stress-free while packing for the first 2 house moves. Oh, the first of 2 house moves. Loved all the runs so far, and good luck to everyone. And save those darn frames. I feel you, dude. Moving houses is not easy. Not easy. We have $5 from Jason49. Because a Jason had to step up to the plate, shame on you, the other Jason, for not donating. Can we get a round of applause for the hero of Jason? Yeah. Queep Eyes donates $12. Thank you so much for a great event and looking forward to the next Resident Evil run. Sparks SR with $50. What's up, GDQ? Loving the Resi block. Can't get enough of that amazing voiceover work. Yeah, it's amazing. Always amazing to watch you guys smash these games. Love from the UK and donation to the announcer's choice. For any of you wondering, my choice of donation is the bonus game 2 of Mega Man X 80% Buster only. That's going to be an awesome run. Just a reminder, you guys, you are watching SGDQ 2017, and this is a great marathon. It's been going on for many years, raised many millions of dollars, and many people have benefited from our work here in Minneapolis. We are getting started with the next run very shortly. Just trying to figure out a couple audio issues, so we'll get that squared away shortly. Hopefully a little bit shorter than the first Resident Evil. We have a $10 donation from not Jason 250. Come on, Jason, where are you at? Namarciel donates $30 and says, this donation goes to the tech crew choice. Big ups, guys. Optimistic English Gamer donated $30 and said, I'm not even called Jason. Jason needs to donate. Can we spam that in the chat? Jason needs to donate. Get him on it. Florian donates $10. Hi, my name is not Jason, but here's $10. Have a nice day. Thanks, Florian. I really needed that. A lot of people ask me how the runs are going, but they never ask how my day is. Dr. Underscore with $10. Name isn't Jason, but James is pretty close second. Let's kill those animals sounded quite a little bit more sadistic than intended. Whoops. Don't worry. Here at GDQ, we love to kill animals all the time. All the time, because it's faster. We have an anonymous $20 donation. And get ready, guys. I think this might be the shortest time we've ever put a meme to rest. Hey, Jason here. You got me called out, Cade, so I'm going to do a little bit better. Keep up the awesome runs. Ooh, now he just called out Cade, and Cade has to donate more money now. This is nice. I like this. Casper donates $30 and says, thank you for all your work. Go fast and amazing. Greetings from Sweden. Veronica213 donates $10. I saw that the name of the next game is Veronica X, so I just had to donate for a game with my name in it. Lucas with $10. This SGDQ has been awesome so far. I have a lot to do, but having this stream in the background makes it easier. Since we are saving lives, let's also save those frames. Gamer Proxy donates $5. Hey, been watching since 2012. Happily watching on my nights off, and as always, kill the animals. Ozman the First with $30. SGDQ is the best. Every year it keeps improving and it shows. Thanks to all the people making this event possible, you are seriously the best. The best. The best. The best. To any of you wondering, all the audio you hear going through the stream is run by Power Up Audio. It is an indie sound studio from Vancouver, Canada. And they have been doing an amazing job this year. I've heard nothing but good things about the audio quality about the stream. GDQ is also partners with Fangamer. You can find them at fangamer.com. They have official merch for Undertale, Hollow Knight, Hyper Light Drifter, and more. 2 Earthbound books that will absolutely not help your speedrun time, unfortunately. They have clothes, figurines, pins, plushies, and books. Whatever you name it, just a whole bunch of fan merch. You can't go wrong there. We have $150 from Master Freak that says, raising money to help those in need and qualifying for amazing prizes from amazing sponsors? Has there ever been a better reason to give some money? I think not. Discroll donates $50. We're about to start another one here. We can pretend my name is Jason for this donation. I'll donate another $50 if somebody named Greg donates. Get on it, Greg. Don't let us down, boy. We have an upcoming donation war for Divinity Original Sin. You can choose the character name, and currently the character name in the lead is 2B, which I think is hilarious because that run was way earlier. However, that boy is right behind 2B with $950. They're only about $50 behind. That's like one donation. So if you really wanna kill the vibe with a really bad meme, that boy is the way to go. We got another donation from the Jason Cade combo. This time coming from Cade, $40 from him. You're lucky I get paid tomorrow, Jason. Greetings from a cold Australia. Keep up the fantastic work. Also, I call out everyone to donate for that sweet, sweet level 1 Sephiroth fight. Good choice for donation. Ryan9 with $15. Thank you, SGDQ, for keeping me awake on my graveyard shift. I can't think of anything I'd rather do than watch the runs, except maybe actually do my work. Oh well. Put this towards killing the animals. Mac Orpheus donates $50. Good morning from the UK. Excited for Code Veronica. Keep doing what you're doing, guys. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I have just received